During the spring of 1975, my final exam for journalism was writing an autobiography. An autobiography is your life story from the day you're born. I was born in Newark, New Jersey. Then we moved to Springfield around the time I was 3 or 4 years old. And we lived in Springfield through my growing up years. Now, I always have very strong memories of Springfield. I remember a white church there. I remember J.J. Newberry's, where I used to have a coffee ice cream store that was sold by the gray-haired lady. And all kinds of things I remember as my childhood. I remember my first Halloween costume was a bunny rabbit. And I went to James Caldwell School, and then when I hit grade 5, that's when theater started for me. I fell in love with the theater when I was made one of the main roles in a play called The Son of the Pot. It was written by the teacher. I'm now going to show you some photos. Here I am about 3rd or 4th grade. In those days we dressed up in dresses when we went to school. Kindergarten. My engagement picture. I married a man named Wayne, and he passed away in 93, but we were married for a good many years, about 14 years. Mountain Springs Lake. A place that my father actually got the place through a vet. Here's me and Wayne. Wayne had 3 children. Here we go. I had 3 children through Wayne, and all my kids have different interests. All right, here I am in my high school picture. I went to high school, I did all kinds of school plays, and then went to college, I majored in theater, as you can see. But doing an autobiography, it could be a lifelong achievement. I'm working on a family tree, for example. This is up to the top, it's a version of Greece. Well, yes, when I worked on the autobiography, I had to do everything under the sun that I was in. I had also loved to cook, as you can see, when I was a lot younger in cooking. I had 3 kids through Wayne, and then I remarried. Again, here's my headshot for theater. But working on an autobiography depends on how old you are, what your age is. I'm 71 years old. I have a life achievement of autobiography. I went to Brookdale Community College as I got older, in my late teens. Now, my parents and I were also known as the team. We took a trip across the country. That was part of my life story. And also The Princess, the Dog Fall. I wrote a book about that as well. And here I am. See, as I get older, see? But working on an autobiography, like I said, it's your life's history. Let me put it this way. Oh, this is me at Brookdale. I was a theater major then. This is about 1908. I decided. Let me see what else we can find. Well, working on makeup. I also took a makeup class. Helped me a lot. Yes, I done a lot of stuff. Traveled with my mom and dad, known as a team. We went across the country. This is the beginning. Here I am, 3 months old. I'm a 3-month-old baby. That's me. This is me and my first husband. We have a company called Willowbrook Play. It's part of my life story. Dracula. But doing an autobiography, like I said, it can take. Oh, this is me and my mom. Part of my autobiography. She used to help me with, and she was a wonderful mommy. I really miss her a lot. Here's me and my in-laws. They're all gone except me. It's really sad. I had a very interesting life, folks. I really did. Like I said, I started off as a very shy little girl. Then as time went on, I got into the world of the theater, and I'm still there today. Oh, I got to show you a picture of me when I'm pregnant. I've been pregnant already. Isn't that something? I was like 9 months pregnant. I mean, my life story is still going on. Let me tell you something. Grandma Elizabeth taught me the art of baking when I was 8 years old. I absolutely love baking. Here's me and my father. Sadly, my dad's not around either anymore. A lot of people are gone. But yes, working on an autobiography and a lot of patience. Because it's a very intricate your life story, Here we go. Let me see if there's anything else. Alright. I was married twice, folks. Away about a year ago. We had 1 child between us. My youngest daughter. Alright, here I am of the Music Man. My life goes into this world of the theater. This is why I'm talking about my autobiography. And how I wrote it. Also, pet autobiography. This is Birdcatcher Candy. We call it Birdcatcher. Go out and catch birds all the time. So being an actress, yes, I wrote an autobiography how I got into the world of the theater. We were known as a team. I'll talk about the team. Eventually I'm going to get to a book called The Team. You see, there's any more photos, and that's it. About my, generations. This is Grandma Elizabeth taught me the fine art of baking. 5 generations of it. So, yes, I wrote the autobiography, spring of '75. It was my final exam for I believe it was journalism. I'm not even sure which English class it was, but I finished it up. It took me months to get that autobiography done. And believe me, it's not easy to do an autobiography about your life because you have to start the day you were born, and then when you were a little kid, and then going to your school years. I went to Gardner, we went to Stokes Forest, we went to Williamsburg, and the list goes on and on and on about, your life. I mean, virtually, when I started theater, it's grade 5. I had a teacher named Mrs., I can't mention her name because her family could still be alive. So here we are from WH Theater, writing an autobiography. Have a great day.